Projected 30% growth in defense sector employment, analysis of job creation in aerospace, cybersecurity and manufacturing by 2026. Date, January 24, 2025. Comprehensive summary. The aerospace and defense sector is poised for significant growth by 2026, with projections indicating a 30% increase in employment. This surge is anticipated due to rising defense spending, technological advancements, and shifting market demands across aerospace, cybersecurity, and manufacturing segments. Insights primarily derived from Deloitte's 2025 Industry Outlook reports highlight several critical trends and challenges influencing the sector's trajectory. Key trends and drivers. 1. Defense spending and geopolitical tensions. Global defense expenditures surpassed $2.4 trillion in 2023, attributed to increased military investments prompted by geopolitical tensions. In 2022, approximately 59 countries were involved in armed conflicts, driving nations to bolster their defense budgets. The U.S. Department of Defense (DoD) has proposed an $849.8 billion budget for fiscal 2025, emphasizing unmanned systems, missile technology, and advanced air mobility (AAM). 2. Technological integration. The adoption of advanced technologies, particularly artificial intelligence (AI) and digital tools, is revolutionizing the sector. A Deloitte survey revealed that 81% of aerospace and defense companies intend to incorporate AI or ML technologies for predictive maintenance and operational efficiency. The industry faces a critical talent shortage, projecting a need for an additional 123,000 technicians in the U.S. aerospace sector over the next 2 decades. 3. Workforce challenges. Attracting and retaining talent is a pressing concern, with turnover rates significantly exceeding national averages. Additionally, an aging workforce, 25% nearing retirement age, compounds these challenges. Companies are exploring innovative training methods such as extended reality to enhance workforce development and facilitate knowledge transfer. 4. Supply chain resilience. The sector's supply chains continue to encounter challenges, including material shortages and delivery delays worsened by geopolitical tensions. The establishment of the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition aims to enhance supply chain integrity by preventing unauthorized parts from entering the system. Digital technologies are increasingly employed to improve supply chain visibility and efficiency. 5. Investment in clean technology. The aerospace and manufacturing sectors are pivoting towards clean technology, with notable investments in electric and hybrid vehicle production. Despite a slight slowdown in investment growth, the commitment to electrification remains steadfast as companies work towards emissions reduction targets. Timeline of events. 2022, heightened global conflicts increased defense spending. 2023, global defense expenditures exceed $2.4 trillion. 2024, the U.S. DoD seeks an $849.8 billion budget for 2025. The aerospace sector experiences a surge in air travel demand. 2025 projected, anticipated 30% growth in defense sector employment, driven by advancements in AI, unmanned systems, and aerospace manufacturing dynamics. Common points across sources. Technological advancements, particularly in AI and unmanned systems, are pivotal across multiple analyses. Workforce challenges, especially concerning talent retention and the aging labor force, are consistently highlighted. The imperative for enhanced supply chain resilience and integrity is a universally acknowledged concern. Differences between sources. Deloitte places significant emphasis on the integration of AI for operational efficiency and workforce development, while other analyses may prioritize the immediate economic impacts of geopolitical tensions and defense spending. Financial figures and projected employment growth rates can vary, reflecting different methodologies and focal points among sources. Conclusion. The aerospace and defense sector stands on the brink of transformative growth, propelled by external pressures and internal technological advancements. As companies recalibrate their strategies around workforce development, supply chain integrity, and technological integration, the sector is well positioned for substantial evolution by 2026. Source summaries. Source 1: Deloitte's 2025 Aerospace and Defense Industry Outlook. The 2025 Outlook highlights the operationalization of advanced technologies and the importance of workforce strategies in addressing talent shortages. Key focus areas for growth include aftermarket services, strategic spending, advanced air mobility, and supply chain resilience. The report emphasizes the need for digital transformation to enhance operational efficiency and customer experience. Source 2: Deloitte's 2025 Manufacturing Industry Outlook. The Manufacturing Outlook outlines ongoing investment trends amid a challenging economic climate, emphasizing talent management and the integration of AI and generative AI. Supply chain challenges persist, but companies are shifting towards balancing cost and resilience. The report discusses the importance of clean technology manufacturing and the need for strategic investments to meet customer demand for sustainable solutions. This comprehensive analysis underscores the dynamic nature of the aerospace and defense sector, highlighting the interplay between technological innovation, workforce development, and geopolitical factors that will shape employment growth and industry evolution in the coming years. The projected 30% growth in defense sector employment by 2026, primarily in aerospace, cybersecurity, and manufacturing, reveals several counterintuitive insights. 1. Increased defense spending amid economic challenges. While many industries struggle with economic uncertainties and tight labor markets, the defense sector is experiencing a surge in spending due to geopolitical tensions. This is counterintuitive considering the general trend of companies tightening budgets in other sectors. The U.S. Department of Defense's budget request of $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025 reflects a prioritization of military investment that defies typical economic caution. 2. Technological advancement reducing labor needs. The anticipated growth in employment is driven by technological integration, particularly artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning (ML). While one might expect increased automation to reduce job opportunities, the defense sector is projected to need 123,000 additional technicians in the U.S. aerospace sector over the next 2 decades. This suggests that technological advancements may not eliminate jobs but instead create new roles that require different skill sets, highlighting a shift in the types of labor needed rather than a net decrease. 3. Aging workforce versus high turnover rates. The aerospace and defense industry's aging workforce, where 25% are nearing retirement, may typically signal a potential labor crisis. However, the industry is simultaneously experiencing high turnover rates, around 13% compared to the national average of 3.8%. This juxtaposition indicates a paradox where an aging workforce is being replaced not merely by new recruits but by technology and methods of knowledge transfer such as extended reality to mitigate the loss of experience. For supply chain resilience. Despite global disruptions, the defense sector's supply chains are facing challenges due to geopolitical tensions and material shortages. Yet companies are investing heavily in digital technologies to enhance supply chain visibility and efficiency. This investment trend defies the expectation that companies would reduce spending in times of crisis, instead reflecting a long-term strategic approach to build resilience against future disruptions. 5. Environmental focus in a traditionally polluting industry. The shift towards clean technology and electric vehicle production within aerospace and defense is surprising given the sector's historical reliance on fossil fuels. The commitment to reducing emissions even amid rising defense budgets illustrates a significant transformation in industry priorities, one that aligns with broader global sustainability goals. Countering the assumption that military and defense industries lag behind in environmental responsibility. 6. Talent development through digital tools. The expectation that digital tools would replace human jobs is challenged by the industry's strategic focus on enhancing workforce development through these very technologies. Companies are leveraging AI and digital training platforms not to reduce staff but to improve skills and retention, suggesting a future where technology and human capability coexist more synergistically. 7. Geopolitical tensions driving commercial growth. While geopolitical tensions typically suggest instability, they are driving growth in the defense sector, which in turn is expected to bolster the commercial aerospace market. The anticipated rise in air travel demand due to recovery from the pandemic coupled with increased military spending creates a paradox where conflict can lead to economic opportunity. These counterintuitive insights illustrate a dynamic landscape in the defense sector shaped by technological, economic, and geopolitical factors. Challenging traditional notions of labor markets, economic growth, and environmental responsibility. The report on the projected 30% growth in defense sector employment by 2026 highlights numerous significant trends and challenges within the aerospace and defense industry. While many readers may focus on the broad strokes of increased defense spending and technological advancements, several nuanced aspects are equally crucial yet may be easily overlooked. Here are those important elements and their significance. 1. Aging workforce and talent retention challenges. Significance. The report underscores a critical issue facing the defense sector. A significant portion of the workforce is nearing retirement, with 25% having over 20 years of experience. This demographic shift poses a dual threat: loss of institutional knowledge and an acute talent shortage that could hinder the industry's growth. Despite the anticipated surge in employment, the sector's ability to attract new talent is hampered by an aging workforce that takes with it invaluable expertise. Most discussions around workforce issues often emphasize the need for technical skills and training but may neglect the importance of knowledge transfer and mentorship. As seasoned professionals retire, their insights and experience could be lost unless organizations implement robust knowledge management strategies. This gap could lead to inefficiencies and increased operational risks, as newer employees may take time to reach the proficiency levels of their predecessors. 2. Digital transformation and AI implementation. Significance. While many may recognize the role of AI in streamlining processes, the report points out that 81% of aerospace and defense companies are actively planning to integrate AI and machine learning technologies for predictive maintenance and operational efficiency. However, the focus should also be on how companies leverage these technologies to bridge the talent gap. The operationalization of AI is not just about enhancing efficiency, it represents an essential tool for onboarding and training new employees. As the industry grapples with workforce shortages, AI can help by providing solutions that facilitate knowledge transfer, automate routine tasks, and allow human workers to focus on more complex problems. Ignoring the dual role of AI as both an operational enhancer and a workforce support tool could limit its full potential in addressing the industry's challenges. 3. Supply chain resilience and integrity initiatives. Significance. The establishment of the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition is a noteworthy development that may not receive adequate attention amidst broader discussions of supply chain challenges. This coalition aims to prevent unauthorized parts from entering the aerospace supply chain, addressing a persistent issue that can have dire safety and operational implications. This initiative reflects a growing recognition of the importance of supply chain integrity in maintaining safety and quality standards. However, the significance extends beyond compliance. It is also about fostering trust among consumers and stakeholders. Companies that actively engage in ensuring supply chain integrity will likely gain competitive advantages as they build reputations for reliability and quality. 4. Investment in clean technology. Significance. The pivot toward clean technology, including electric and hybrid vehicle production within the aerospace sector, is another critical trend that could be overlooked. While many may acknowledge the shift toward sustainability as a regulatory or market-driven obligation, it also represents a strategic opportunity for innovation and growth. Investment in clean technology is not merely about compliance, it can lead to new business models, partnerships, and revenue streams. As consumers and governments increasingly demand lower emissions, Companies that proactively invest in these technologies can enhance their market position and appeal. Ignoring this aspect could result in missed opportunities for companies to differentiate themselves in a competitive landscape. 5. Geopolitical tensions as a driving force. Significance. The report notes the correlation between geopolitical tensions and increased defense spending, with global expenditures surpassing $2.4 trillion in 2023. However, the implications of these tensions extend beyond immediate financial gains. Companies must understand that geopolitical dynamics can also lead to unpredictability in contract shifts and resource availability, and changes in international relations that affect supply chains and operational strategies. This requires a proactive approach to risk management and strategic planning that goes beyond mere compliance with current regulations. Failure to do so could leave organizations vulnerable to sudden disruptions. 6. Focus on advanced air mobility (AAM). Significance. The report discusses the emerging sector of advanced air mobility (AAM), particularly electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft. While this may attract attention for its innovation, the broader implications for urban infrastructure, regulatory frameworks, and public acceptance are often overlooked. The successful integration of AAM into existing transportation systems will require collaboration between industry, government, and communities. Companies must engage with local stakeholders to address concerns related to noise, safety, and infrastructure needs. Recognizing AAM as more than just a technological advancement but as a transformative societal change is crucial for its successful implementation. 7. The role of extended reality (XR) in workforce training. Significance. The potential of extended reality (XR) technologies in training and knowledge transfer is highlighted as a response to workforce challenges. While many may see XR as a futuristic training tool, its immediate application in upskilling technicians and retaining knowledge from retiring workers is critical. Companies that invest in XR technologies can enhance training effectiveness, reduce onboarding times, and improve overall employee engagement. This dual focus on technology and human capital development is essential for sustaining competitive advantage in a rapidly evolving industry. Without acknowledging the importance of innovative training methods, organizations risk perpetuating the skills gap they are trying to close. 8. Emerging markets and commercial applications of unmanned systems. Significance. The report highlights the growth in unmanned systems with applications spanning defense and commercial sectors. However, what may be overlooked is the need for regulatory frameworks that can keep pace with technological advancements. As unmanned systems become more prevalent, governments will need to establish clear regulations that address safety, privacy, and operational parameters. Companies must be proactive in engaging with policymakers to ensure that regulations support innovation while safeguarding public interests. Ignoring this aspect could lead to regulatory bottlenecks that stifle growth opportunities. Conclusion. In summary, while the projected growth in defense sector employment is a positive sign, it is essential to recognize the underlying trends and challenges that accompany this growth. By focusing on workforce dynamics, digital transformation, supply chain integrity, clean technology investment, geopolitical implications, advanced air mobility, innovative training methods, and regulatory frameworks for unmanned systems, stakeholders in the aerospace and defense sector can better prepare for the future. Addressing these overlooked aspects will be crucial for navigating the complexities of a rapidly evolving industry landscape. The projected 30% growth in defense sector employment by 2026 presents several critical areas for in-depth analysis and discussion. Here are the 4 most valuable points. 1. Defense spending and geopolitical tensions. The increase in global defense expenditures, which surpassed $2.4 trillion in 2023, is largely driven by rising geopolitical tensions and conflicts. The U.S. Department of Defense's request for an $849.8 billion budget for fiscal 2025 underscores the ongoing prioritization of military capabilities, particularly in unmanned systems, missile technology, and advanced air mobility solutions. This trend reflects a shift in global security paradigms and highlights the necessity for nations to invest in defense capabilities in response to perceived threats. The implications for job creation in aerospace and defense are significant, as increased funding typically leads to expanded hiring, particularly in areas directly related to advanced technologies in defense manufacturing. 2. Technological integration and workforce challenges. The operationalization of advanced technologies, especially artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning (ML), is transforming the defense sector. With 81% of aerospace and defense companies planning to implement AI or ML technologies, there is a pressing need for a workforce skilled in these areas. This is compounded by existing labor shortages. With a projected need for an additional 123,000 technicians in the U.S. aerospace sector over the next 2 decades. The aging workforce presents a unique challenge, as 25% of current employees are nearing retirement. Companies must adopt innovative training methods such as extended reality to facilitate knowledge transfer and attract new talent. This dual focus on technological integration and workforce development will be essential for sustaining growth in this sector. 3. Supply chain resilience. The aerospace and defense industry faces ongoing supply chain challenges, including material shortages and delivery delays, exacerbated by geopolitical tensions. The establishment of the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition indicates a proactive approach to enhancing supply chain integrity and preventing unauthorized parts from entering the system. Companies are increasingly leveraging digital technologies to improve visibility and efficiency within their supply chains. This focus on resilience is critical as the industry adapts to disruptions and seeks to maintain operational continuity in the face of external pressures. A resilient supply chain will be a key enabler of growth and innovation within the defense sector. 4. Investment in clean technology. A notable trend is the aerospace and defense sector's pivot toward clean technology, with significant investments in electric and hybrid vehicle production. While there may be fluctuations in investment growth rates, the commitment to electrification aligns with broader environmental goals and regulations. This transition not only addresses emissions targets but also positions the industry favorably in the eyes of consumers and regulators increasingly focused on sustainability. The growth of clean technology manufacturing in defense represents an opportunity for new job creation, particularly in engineering, manufacturing, and technology roles that support green initiatives. In summary, the projected growth in the defense sector employment is driven by a combination of increased defense spending, technological advancements, workforce challenges, supply chain resilience, and a shift towards clean technology. These factors are interconnected and will shape the future landscape of the aerospace and defense industries as they navigate the complexities of a rapidly evolving global environment. 1. The Industrial Revolution 1760 to 1840. The Industrial Revolution marked a significant turning point in history. With the transition from agrarian economies to industrialized and urban ones, this era saw the introduction of machinery and the factory system, leading to a drastic increase in production capacity and efficiency. With advancements in steam-powered textiles and metallurgy, the manufacturing sector experienced exponential growth, which necessitated the creation of a large workforce. The influx of labor into factories resulted in significant demographic shifts and laid the foundation for modern economies, much like the projected growth in defense sector employment driven by technological advancements and increased spending. 2. World War II defense mobilization 1939 to 1945. During World War II, the United States underwent a massive mobilization of its economy to support the war effort. The defense sector saw an unprecedented surge in employment, with millions of workers, including women and minorities, entering the workforce to produce weapons, vehicles, and aircraft. Factories were repurposed for military production. and new technologies were developed at a rapid pace. This mobilization not only contributed to winning the war but also transformed the U.S. economy, leading to a post-war boom. The current projected 30% growth in defense sector employment mirrors the historical mobilization efforts seen during this critical period. 3. Post 9/11 defense spending surge 2001-present. Following the September 11 attacks in 2001, the U.S. government significantly increased defense spending to enhance national security and counterterrorism. This surge in funding led to advancements in military technology and cybersecurity, resulting in the creation of numerous jobs within the defense sector. The establishment of the Department of Homeland Security and the expansion of cybersecurity initiatives reflected a shift towards modern threats, paralleling the current emphasis on technological integration and workforce development within the defense industry. The trends seen in the aftermath of 9/11, including workforce challenges and the need for skilled labor, resonate with the ongoing transformations in the aerospace and defense sector projected for 2026. The aerospace and defense sector is poised for remarkable growth, with projections indicating a 30% increase in employment by 2026. This surge is primarily driven by escalating defense spending, rapid technological advancements, and evolving market demands, particularly in aerospace, cybersecurity, and manufacturing. Here's an analysis of the anticipated future landscape. Key drivers of growth. 1. Increased defense spending. Global defense expenditures surpassed $2.4 trillion in 2023, fueled by heightened geopolitical tensions and conflicts involving 59 countries. The U.S. Department of Defense has requested an $849.8 billion budget for fiscal 2025, emphasizing investments in unmanned systems, missile technology, and advanced air mobility (AAM) solutions. This trend is expected to continue, with nations prioritizing military readiness and technological superiority. 2. Technological integration. The operationalization of advanced technologies, particularly artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning (ML), is transforming the aerospace and defense landscape. A significant majority of companies, 81%, plan to implement AI or ML to enhance operational efficiency and predictive maintenance. This digital transformation is vital for addressing the industry's ongoing talent shortages, with a projected need for 123,000 technicians in the U.S. aerospace sector over the next 2 decades. 3. Workforce challenges. The sector faces considerable challenges in attracting and retaining talent. With 25% of the workforce nearing retirement, companies must implement innovative training methods, including extended reality, to facilitate knowledge transfer and enhance workforce development. The turnover rate in the industry significantly exceeds the national average, necessitating strategic initiatives to improve employee retention. 4. Supply chain resilience. Persistent supply chain disruptions, exacerbated by geopolitical tensions and material shortages, have prompted companies to enhance supply chain integrity. The establishment of the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition is a step toward ensuring that unauthorized parts do not enter the system. Companies are increasingly leveraging digital technologies for improved visibility and efficiency in their supply chains. 5. Investment in clean technology. The manufacturing and aerospace sectors are shifting towards clean technology, with substantial investments in electric and hybrid vehicle production. Despite a slowdown in investment growth, the commitment to electrification remains strong as companies strive to meet emissions targets. Future outlook, 2025 and beyond. Continued employment growth. By 2026, the defense sector is expected to see a significant increase in employment, driven by the aforementioned trends. The demand for skilled labor, particularly in high-tech areas, will necessitate robust training and recruitment strategies. Technological advancements. The ongoing integration of AI and ML will redefine operational capabilities, enhancing predictive maintenance and operational efficiency. Companies that successfully leverage these technologies will likely gain a competitive edge. Focus on advanced air mobility. The AAM sector, which focuses on electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL aircraft, is projected to grow substantially. With increasing investment and interest from professional investors, 2025 could see significant advancements in flight operations and certification processes, making AAM solutions a viable alternative for urban and regional travel. Supply chain innovations. As companies navigate ongoing supply chain challenges, the emphasis will likely shift from mere resilience to optimizing cost-effectiveness and efficiency. Enhanced supply chain visibility through digital tools will be critical for managing disruptions and improving overall performance. Sustainability and electrification. The commitment to clean technologies will drive innovation in manufacturing processes and product development. Companies will continue to prioritize investments in technologies that minimize emissions and enhance sustainability. Aligning with global decarbonization goals. Conclusion. The aerospace and defense sector is on the cusp of transformative growth driven by external pressures and internal technological advancements. As companies adapt to a rapidly changing landscape, the focus on workforce development, supply chain integrity, and technological integration will be paramount. The projected 30% growth in defense sector employment by 2026 underscores the industry's potential for evolution, positioning it to meet the challenges of the future effectively.